your first time meditating, we're doing a meditation that involves visualizing. And so even if you have never meditated before, you can just sit comfortably, close your eyes or not, and just listen. That's all you need to do. And you can't do it incorrectly. Whatever you bring to this meditation today is just fine. So again, I invite you to have a soft gaze, or even close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or you can have them open. Take a moment to feel yourself in your seat, or perhaps you're lying down. Either one is fine. And let's take a moment to release just a little bit of the tension in the neck and shoulders. So you might want to roll them back and down. Maybe move your head gently from side to side, whatever feels good for you, before you settle into your posture. Nice even breathing. Eyes are soft as we come into the moment. Handling a difficult emotion. I invite you to call to mind an emotion that you might be experiencing now or perhaps in the past, something that's been difficult. Anger, fear, anxiety, frustration. Not something that feels traumatic, but just something that has agitated you, irritated you, or you found difficult to let go. Bring that incident or that thought into your mind. Let's just sit with it for a moment to see, what does that feel like? What does anger or fear feel like in your body? Can you get a sense of where you're carrying it? In your shoulders? Maybe your jaw is tight. Maybe your belly feels clenched or constricted. Many of us carry that heaviness in our lower back. This difficult emotion, imagine, if you will, that it's something that you are actually carrying in your hands, in your arms. Just picture what it looks like in your mind's eye, this solid mass, heavy. You can feel it in your arms. It's so heavy that you need to sit down with it. And take a look at where you are sitting. Is it dark? Does it feel unsettled here? Does the weight of this difficult emotion keep you stuck here? Just notice. Notice the anger, or the fear, or the frustration. It's very heavy, isn't it? I'm going to invite you to put it down. In front of you, you see a basket, and it's just the right size to hold your burden. It can be any type of basket that you imagine it to be. There's a light shining on the basket, so it's easy for you to see. Take this burden, this heavy burden of worry or anger or fear, and use the strength that you have to stand, slowly walk over to the basket because your burden is heavy, and gently place it in the basket. Can you imagine what it feels like when you've been carrying something heavy and you finally put it down? What does that feel like in your arms? Is there a sense of lightness there? Do your shoulders feel the relief, the release? Does your body and maybe even your spirit feel a little bit lighter? You can see your burden. It's there in the basket. The light is shining on it. We don't want to just lock it away somewhere. Let it be where it is. But I invite you now to look behind you, and you see that there's a path that leads up a hill, a very gentle hill. Maybe it's grassy, maybe there's some trees or flowers. And it's quite easy for you now to walk up this hill because you've put your burden down. And as you walk up the hill, you're leaving the darkness and it's getting lighter and brighter. And at the top of the hill, you notice a perfect place to sit. And I invite you to sit there now so that you can gaze down and see where you've left your burden in your basket. There it is. We haven't gotten rid of it. We've just moved a little higher. The view is different here. And I invite you to notice the view around you. Yes, there's the basket and the burden, but it's a little smaller now. And what else can you see around you? I invite you to notice that there's a sun in the sky. Because you see, no matter what's in your basket, it's not powerful enough to stop the sun from rising in the sky. You might see that the clouds are floating by because your burden is not powerful enough to stop the breeze. Sit for a moment, just looking down with some distance at your burden, but also seeing all that is around you that is not your burden. Is there a favorite animal or person that causes your heart to feel light? Perhaps you can imagine seeing them somewhere down below. You see, the burden is here, but so is that beloved. This is to say that when we have a difficult emotion, it's real, but it is not all that there is. And so just for a few moments, we bring ourselves up to a higher place so that we might look down with perspective to see that our burden is just part of what's going on in this present moment. I invite you to close your eyes if they're not already closed. Let's just take a few deep breaths. So a nice deep inhale, inhaling deep into your belly, and part your lips and blow as though you were blowing out a birthday candle. Let's do that again. A very deep breath in. Purse your lips and exhale. And this time, as you inhale, take your arms up and out to the side. Your fingers touch at the top, palms touching each other. And as you exhale, you bring your hands close to your heart, thumbs touching the place of the heart. Pause for a moment and see if you can call to mind just one thing that you're grateful for in this moment. As you are ready, you may open your eyes if they've already been closed. I hope this meditation has been helpful. As I said, Use it as often as you need through the coming days and weeks, and whenever you feel that your emotions are so large and heavy that you need to put down your burden for a while. For this moment of meditation, my name is Rosemary, and I hope that this has been of benefit to you. Have a wonderful day.